The Rocky Mountains provide the backdrop in Boulder, Colorado, and if you're looking for the Buffaloes, they ain't hard to find. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, a team ready to put on a show, taking on the #1 team in the land, the Colorado Buffaloes. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. The give to the single back. Gets a nice surge and crosses the 5 to the 6-yard line, a pickup of 3. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. That'll be a beneficial run as he creates some breathing room and gets it up to the 13-yard line. This is the type of play that can give the offense momentum. 3rd and short from inside the 20. He'll keep it himself. That play just never had a chance. They knock him down for a loss of 5. The Buffaloes will call on their punt team. He gets it away from his own end zone. At midfield, trying to turn it upfield. The solid return there. Couldn't ask for better field position for this offense. Back to throw, it's Bauer. Got his man quickly. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A lot of urgency for this offense.
Well, they're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the 1st down.
Got it in the middle, it's Jordan. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Ball's at the 22. 3rd and short coming. Can the defense force him to settle for a field goal? They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. It's 1st down from the 11. Looking to move it through the air. Going for 6. And he's into the end zone for a touchdown. They can use this 1st score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum is always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that 1st score now.
Ready to try the point after. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it with an 11-yard touchdown dart. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. He was hoping for something a little more. Get him on the ground at the 20. Line gets set, 1st down. Out of the gun to give to the back. Just gets it to the 20, a pickup of 1.
Yeah, and the running back didn't get much here, but, you know, you clearly want to always establish the tempo, run the football, be consistent, make that defense physically meet the challenge.
All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. First down to start the drive after the break. He leaves it with his back. And look, this guy has some serious moves, and he tried all of them and still didn't get loose. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Right back to the well. Crosses the 30, he's got a lane. That is exactly what you're looking for when you talk explosive plays. The defense finally able to make the stop.
We know this guy is in contention right now for the Heisman Trophy, and this late in the year, if you're going to bring that home, you've got to put up big stat games, right? Had over 100 rushing yards his last time out. He's doing it again today. He is turning it on late this season.
Gets it out quickly. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Second down here, and maybe they've got time to get one more snap off before the 2-minute warning. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and we have ourselves a ball game, and they have a chance to take the lead here before the half. Trying to break the plane on 2nd and goal. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
And I love that this offense stuck to it, stuck to the run game, didn't panic, they got down, but they answered the bell right before the half, and they got this thing right where they want it now. They can tie this football game and hopefully go into the half with a lot of momentum.
PAT unit on the field. Splits those uprights right in half. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, let's take a look at what's happening in this exciting college football game. Houston is ahead right now, but that's not quite Andre Ware or even David Klingler under center today. This one is a long way from being over. They're up by a field goal over West Virginia. We'll circle back if anything big happens you need to know about.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. The clock is not their friend. Got to get everybody to the line quickly. They'll throw it on 1st down. Going for the big play. He hauls it in, and nobody's close. A huge gain on that one before he ran out of bounds, and he has the 1st down. That's the way you get things going. A huge play, and now attacking from just inside the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. And the defense makes a play, and they get the quarterback down at the 26.
That is a nice job by the defense in a sudden change type situation. The play before, you just gave up a big completion down the field. So you got to try to stop the bleeding right away up front. Your pass rush comes through for you, and you create a negative play.
After the big 1st down sack, it's 2nd down. To the air, it's Bauer. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete. Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. They'll dial up the run on 1st and goal. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on 1st down. Got it! And he won't be able to push his way in. He stopped at the 1. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. They believe in their running game on 3rd and goal here. And they're in for a touchdown.
And that is exactly what you want from your offense, man. Late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They marched 72 yards, and they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. And no chance at a return here. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. Dumps it to the back. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Zings it complete to the right. Really nice job there by both guys to throw and the catch to work that defense and get the first down. He wants to throw. Steps away. At the 35, he's open. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Fires toward the end zone. And he's got it! Touchdown, Bucks!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. You trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
He'll try to tack on one more. Right down the boulevard. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finish it up with the final 30 yards coming courtesy of that touchdown pass. Caught inside the 20, chance for a good return. And the returner is brought down, but there is a flag on the play.
Holding. Receiver team.
This defense happy with how that last play turned out to be able to find the penalty. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise we saw just that in the first half today. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth. Contest.
And the returner will be dragged down. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive, Palmer? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think his play call.
Going to take a shot. And he makes the catch inside the 25. Huge plays like that can change the complexion of a game, and he's got it at the 22-yard line. That last big play has them in business just outside the red zone. It's 1st and 10. The run from the shotgun. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Man, these ball carriers, they've got a lot of ability in the open field. Their ability to make people miss, but also show off the speed. You saw all of that on that play.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. The give out of the gun. That'll be a gain of 5 out to the 27. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. And a quick shuffle pass underneath. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Moving quickly, trying to rattle the D.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit too.
And they couldn't hold off the heat, and he goes down with the sack.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone. They're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions. And then the pass rush, they win up front.
A first down sack can wreck a drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. Scanning the field, it's Bauer. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that pressure just engulfed him. A sack for this defense.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch called for and taken. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball downhill.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
He now has 80 yards on the ground, and just another day at the office for the national leader in rushing. Looking for a physical attack from the gun.
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but if you can pound it away and get these kind of gains, they will just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
At the 35, he's got room. The expressway is wide open. Touchdown, Buffaloes! And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
I love the execution on that play. Great blocking up front just to get opportunity in the second level of the defense. And then at that point, it was make a guy miss and use the speed. That was a perfectly executed play.
And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback. Handoff to the single running back. And a 9-yard gain on first down leaves them with 2nd and short. Offense in the hurry up. Right back to him on the ground. They get him on the ground, but it's a first down. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Bauer. He's right on target. Still running at the 40. Got a lot of room to the right. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. Guys, Colorado has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They'll start the drive here with first down to open this period. He's going to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got it. He's got it, and he goes into the end zone for the touchdown.
Big-time players make big plays in big games, man. It seems like each and every week when this guy has an opportunity in the end zone, he's coming up with the big one. That time, great job focusing and concentration. Defense not able to cover him. That's his now 10th receiving touchdown on the year.
Looking for the 2-point try. Snaps it in the shotgun. They're trying to get to it. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. And they thought about a return. Bring it out to the 25. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Smart move to keep it on the ground. At the 35, he's loose. Hit the gas, kid, wide open ahead. And there they go again with another huge gain on the ground. He's finally run out of bounds. They used the chunk play to cross midfield, and they've got it 1st and 10 just outside the 40. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet pull and catch is plenty to give them a first down.
Throws a nice completion there for a first down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games. He's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's in the discussion.
Got some room, headed to the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Bucks! That ought to be enough to make this lead insurmountable, and with it, they'll be a perfect 10-0.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Right, and the lead balloons to 15. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Maybe if he could have eluded just one or two more guys, it would have been a big return, but they'll mark it at the 30. Back to throw, it's Bauer. Fires to the right. Got his man downfield. And they don't drag him down until he gets all the way to the 46-yard line. Now on first down after that completion.
Remember back when I played for the Florida Gators, if you had 3,000 yards passing in a season this year.
A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And last week was great for this young man. But, man, again, showing you he can do it at a high level. Just working the whole field, using different guys. He is absolutely on fire right now.
After the incompletion, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Pocket starts to collapse. And he's all bottled up, and now it's worse. The ball's loose. How about that alert play from the defense to scoop it up? And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Great job by the defense ending this ball game. Don't give them any life. Great job forcing the fumble. You already got the lead. You take the ball back with a little bit of time. Nail meet coffee.
Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down. Now on first down from the 40. Running back searching for a hole. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Handoff from the gun. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. They really lean into the running game when challenged, and it looks as if they're going to get out of here with a top 25 win.
And when you do it physically, running the football like they did against a really good quality opponent, this shows you where you're at in the middle of the season. This is a team that you can trust.
Yeah, externally they were saying all the right things coming into this one, but I think internally they were disrespected. They thought they were a much more physical team. They wanted to come out and prove that today, and they've done it.
And the Buffaloes are stopped, but not before getting the first down. So close now, guys, to making an impressive midseason statement, holding off a challenger in the top 5 and being physical and running the ball to do it.
And it's the midseason now. I feel like this team, David, was a little bit disrespected coming into this one, knowing that they were the lower-ranked team. They wanted to prove to everybody that they could be tough, they could line up, run the ball down your throats. They've done that here.
Point proven. I mean, this is one of those games that we're going to look back when the playoff race starts to unfold and say, you remember that midseason game when they punched him in the mouth and physically looked like the better team? Huge, huge statement for their playoff scenarios.
Running out the clock seems to be a mere formality here as they are ready to snap it in victory formation. The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. Takes the knee, and the perfect season is still alive. There's a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise